Hi, I'm Lindsay Diane from DianeDecor.com. In this video, we're going to talk all about modern masculine decor ideas. Much like the gift selection for Father's Day, masculine decorating options can seem a bit limited. Not every guy wants jerseys hanging from the wall or wants football field rugs that are green on their floor. It's just hard to piece together some alternative options with the selections that are just pushed out to us year after year. But luckily, I have compiled a few ideas to help you decorate for your husband, your boyfriend, your son, and they are things that are modern. They are not man cave options. So let's jump in by talking about some of the interior design styles that lend themselves best to a more masculine style room. The first up is modern industrial. Now this style really embraces raw building materials. You're going to see things like exposed brick, machine-inspired decor, lots of steel, stained wood grain over painted items. Things like that are the hallmark of modern industrial. The colors also tend to be darker, so you're going to see deeper wood grains in some of the furniture. You're going to see matte black painted steel. Overall, that style gives some strong masculine vibes. Next up is contemporary. So if you're looking for a more modern style without a lot of frills or ornate detail, go for the contemporary style. You're going to see lots of cool grays and blacks. You'll see angular furniture. You'll see some softening with the rugs and some of the throw pillows and things like that, but nothing too soft and frilly. The contemporary style is really great if you are sitting somewhere in between minimalist and modern. Look for the contemporary style. It's more of a no frills, basics kind of style, and it's a good base to start out with if you're trying to design a more masculine room. Next up is rustic. So while modern farmhouse is going out, rustic chic is coming in. The difference between the two is rather subtle. It's just that with the rustic style, you're embracing more of the raw materials. So you're going to see studded trunks and you're going to see raw exposed beams. You're going to see hardwood floors and things like that in the rustic style. If you would like to kind of glam it up a little bit, you're going to do that with hardware, with lighting, and with some of the softer colors to accompany your furniture. Mid-century modern is the fourth style that I would recommend if you are trying to decorate a more masculine room. So mid-century modern, this is easy. Think about Mad Men. If you've ever seen that show, that's the style that's featured there. So you have very angular furniture, usually on pin legs. You have some nice curved accent chairs to accompany some of the more angular sofas that you would see. The same thing with the coffee tables, whether they're round or rectangular, they're still going to be on those pin legs, so they almost seem heavier on top than the bottom, and you wonder how it's sort of stable, but it is. But that is the signature of the mid-century modern style. Of course, the colors are a deeper sort of rusty mustard yellow or orange. You have browns, you have deep blues. All of those colors really lend itself to the mid-century modern style. And while we're speaking about color palettes, consider going for deeper earth tones. So look for a deep brown and black, or a deep blue and black and gray. Those colors will really combine together well to create a nice masculine palette for a room. So next up is furniture selection. When it comes to furniture selection, consider thinking outside of the box for a more masculine room. So instead of a traditional nightstand, maybe look at some antique luggage chests or trunks and use those as nightstands. Think about the lighting that you're choosing. So when you're looking for a chandelier, maybe look for something with more of a caged, edgy look to it. Or something with exposed piping in the furniture, something that looks a little bit more industrial. All of those are great options and great decorative accents to use in a more masculine room. A great place to source some of these things would be secondhand at an antique shop. You're more likely to find a vintage trunk there, or even a vintage map that you could use as wall decor, or a globe, things like that that were popular once, right? This is a style that is coming back again. This was already popular back in the day. But now, if you want to find these materials again, you can go secondhand and you can find them from the first round when they were popular. Or, of course, you can look for recreations and imitations of them today. You can go to Wayfair, you can go to Amazon, just search mid-century modern or modern industrial decor, and you'll start to find some of these types of decorative accents. All of them are going to fit very well in with a masculine room design. Next up is material selection. Now we've talked about the wood and we've talked about steel, but considered concrete, consider leather. Things that are, again, more of a raw material are really great. It will give you a nice mix of textures to play with. It will also keep you in that deeper color family. So all of those natural colors are going to be browns, they're going to be blacks or tans. That's the color scheme that generally comes with organic materials. So when you are thinking about what to choose for curtains or what to choose for pillow covers, think about maybe switching it up and going for something that's leather instead of velvet, or go for something that is concrete for a decorative tray instead of a whitewashed wood. So when you are looking for your materials, think first about the natural raw materials and then use that sort of material palette to start to choose some of your other decorative accents for the room. Number 4 is to consider strong shapes. Generally speaking, masculine decor is a little light on the soft curved furniture. You don't see a lot of undulating sort of pieces in masculine decor. Instead, you see sharp, angular pieces. So think about, just a rectangular shape, nothing too curvy, nothing too soft, something that's got some hard edges. Of course, that doesn't mean that it's all going to be stiff and uncomfortable to sit on. You would have upholstery and things like that to cushion those angular pieces. But in general, the visual vibe is something strong and angular. Next is wall art. For wall art, look for some large, substantial pieces. You might want to forego the gallery wall and instead look for that super oversized piece. Something that is dominating and sort of in your face is a great statement piece for a masculine room, especially if you have something that's, dark and bold on a light wall. It can really look beautiful. And of course, it doesn't have to be a framed piece of artwork. You can go for some more sculptural pieces or hanging textural pieces. All of these are great if you want to fill a very large space. The thing to keep in mind is to just stay within your deeper color palette. So the browns, the blacks, the blues, the grays. If you can stay within that color family for your artwork, all the better. Last but not least, when it comes to decorative accessories, I would go for sculptural pieces over anything else. So whether it's a steel figurine or a wood sculpture, some of those knotted clay pieces would be great. Also consider decorative agate pieces. This is something that you don't see a lot of, but they make for really cool decorative accents. Something that is interesting to look at and has a lot of dimension to it. So think about slices of natural stone or natural wood or geodes. Any type of fossilized or even faux fossilized accent would be great in a masculine room. That's it for this video. Any of the images or decor featured in this video I will have listed below in the description box. I hope you found this helpful. If you did, please give this video a like and consider subscribing to my channel. Don't forget to visit me at DianeDecor.com. I post all about home decorating ideas over there. And thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.